Welcome to the MSys Technologies podcast series. This is your host Samiksha Makhijani. Today we are talking to Arunkumar Nair, who is the technical head of Big Data Analytics at MSys Technologies. Hello Arun.
Hi Samisha,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How about we start with your introduction, Arun?
So I work as a technical head of Big Data Analytics at MSys. I lead a very passionate team of big data and analytic experts. We have been working with a host of marquee customers, doing a lot of big data and analytics work for them. We use many of the latest tools like Apache Spark, Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana. We have been working on various domains like predictive analytics, predictive maintenance, IoT. So it's been very exciting.
Interesting. So, why log analytics, Arun? Why did we choose this topic today?
Okay, so when it comes to data, everything is data and it has been there for a very long time.
Right.
And the big buzzword is big data. Within that, we have decided to choose an area that gives immediate value and impact to our customers. So that's why we choose log data. Now, log data is there for almost most of the customers, and many of these customers are unable to know how to use this log data. So we at MCs have tried to take this niche area of log analytics and specialize in that. So we have several success stories and case studies, and we have done a lot of exciting work in this space.
Okay, wonderful. So, Arun, why is log analytics important?
So why log analytics is important is, again, as I said, almost every time we generate log, even your mobile phone will be generating some kind of log.
Right.
Your laptops generate some kind of logs. It's called as event logs. So machines, applications, they all generate log. So logs are something like an ECG
Okay.
that tells you what is happening with the system. It's like a monitor. So this log data, if you are able to ingest and make sense of it, it brings in a lot of insight and it gives you a story about how that system is doing. So making sense of millions of log data is always a very big challenge because this data keeps coming in a very big way, and they're continuously streaming into the system. So on one hand, we have logs that gives you insights of machines and applications and tells how the server performance is, tells us more insights about the security. But on the other hand, though we have these logs, we don't know what to do with these logs. That is where the challenge is. So log management and log analytics are very complex, time consuming and expensive process, and that is where MSys brings in a lot of business value in the space of log analytics.
Right. Can you tell us some more about the log analytics services MSys offers?
So MSys has already offered a couple of services to our customers. Some of the services and solutions that we gave to our customers in this log analytics space is real-time search.
Okay.
So in real-time search, where we do monitoring and search of the log data, it gives the users power to search the log events and also gives insights of what is happening in the system and then take corrective actions and resolution.
Okay.
So that is one area. Then the other area where we have given solutions is alerting and reporting using the log data. So using logs, you can come to know what is happening with the system. Log analytics helps you to give real-time alerts, and you can monitor the system. You can build in notifications and trigger alerts within seconds or at the time as they're happening. You can detect errors and patterns using this log data. You can also detect some kind of anomaly or security threats using certain patterns in these logs. So this is an area where MSys has specialized in. Plus, when you have log data, it is these logs, they keep coming in millions, as they are being generated. But how do you visualize it? How do you show to the end user okay, this is the log that is getting generated. So MSys has a very great UX and UI team that builds dashboards and visualizations that helps the end users look at key trends, identify certain problems which are happening in the log data and take corrective actions.
This is very interesting. Give us some examples of log analytics software expertise MSys has.
The log analytics software expertise that MSys has is both in open source as well as in proprietary. So we generally try to, offer solutions as per our customers' needs.
Okay.
So we have expertise in a stack called as ELK, which is Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana. So Elasticsearch is the database, and Logstash is the data pipe, and Kibana is the charting tool. Okay. So this stack helps you to transmit and transform and store your log data. We also worked on other open source tools from the Hadoop ecosystem, such as Apache Spark, Apache Kafka, which is primarily used in real-time analytics. Okay. Plus, MSys has expertise in other tools like Graylog, RSLog, and also infrastructure monitoring tools like Nagios, Xenos, and all of these tools, MSys has been able to deploy it at our customers and show value to our customers.
Okay.
Okay, one more thing which I just missed is about the proprietary tool. So MSys has done projects on a log analytic tool called as Splunk, which is proprietary, and we have teams which are certified Splunk experts.
Wow, great. Would you like to quote some examples for log analytics business use cases?
Oh, sure. So MSys has already worked with a lot of customers, and we have some very live and successful business use cases. And one of them is MSys has developed a log analytic platform for a customer using ELK stack on Amazon. And this entire solution has been deployed on the cloud.
Okay.
So what we did over here was that we had to collect IoT log data and generate some meaningful insights in them. So we used log collector agents such as FileBeat, TopBeat, SafeBeat. We even built a couple of custom built agents using LibBeat solutions, and we integrated all of this log data into a chart using Kibana, and this gave the customer very good visualization, and he was able to look at the logs that were generated in real time almost.
Oh, okay.
Then MSys also designed a fitness monitoring app that collects sensor data from wearables like headgear, smart cap using Bluetooth low energy. The data trends was displayed on a attractively designed dashboard. Then we have done some interesting work in the space of medical and health vertical. So we developed an application that tracks autism patients. So what this solution does is it collects information like location of the patient, then is there any behavioral changes that is occurring at that moment, and also does geofencing of the patient. So primarily what it tries to do is it sends alert if the patient crosses a certain defined boundary. So that was something which our team had built.
I think this is real exciting work you folks have done. Okay, would you like to name a couple of your customers whom you have engaged with in the space of big data?
Yeah, so again, it will be primarily in the space of big data and log analytics in specific. So the customers with whom we have engaged are building log analytics solutions as Eurotech, Lantronics, SLI Logic, Data Direct Networks, NetApp, CBeyond, in various areas. Some of them are in the space of big data and building dashboards and visualization, and some of them specifically in the area of log analytics.
Excellent. These are very well known names. This discussion has definitely brought to light many new things about script log analytics. Anand, before we conclude, would you like to share with our audience an experience or message related to our topic today?
Yes, so our message to some of our folks and friends are that there is a lot of data that is getting generated in your applications and systems. So we have the expertise of working with various companies, trying to gather the log data, looking at insights and offering them some solutions. So we would be very glad to share our experiences and business solution ideas with potential people who are interested. And we are also looking up at new challenges where we can offer some new ideas to them.
Great. It has been wonderful talking to you, Arun. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you again.
Sure, thank you very much, Samiksha. It has been great talking to you as
Yes,
well.
thank you. This brings us to the end of our podcast. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you have any feedback for us, you can write to us at marketing@msystechnologies.com. That is marketing@msystechnologies.com. If you would like to hear about anything else in future, please let us know. We will be right back. Until next time, take care.